Hey y'all, welcome to day 25 of my vlog where I share my thoughts, ideas, and my journey in life with you guys. Today's Sunday, Spirit Sundays. I hope you guys all having a blessed and peaceful Sunday. For today's video, I really wanted to share something real simple, real funny, by the way. I was actually watching a clip from the movie Noah's Ark, played by Steve Carrell. It's a funny movie. It's just a modern day version of the story of Noah's Ark. You guys all know the story, but it's pretty much the whole movie is pretty much God, played by Morgan Freeman, reached out to Steve Carrell, who's just a normal family guy in a small town, a bit of nowhere, and told him to build an ark. And of course, he had to build the ark, and then of course everybody was making fun of him. The whole town was laughing at him. He was a laughing matter. Everybody was mocking him, calling him crazy. But the purpose of the movie, he was supposed to build the ark to save the small town from a nearby dam that was about to crack, so that way they wouldn't die when when the town got flooded when the dam broke. That was later on in the movie. So there was a scene in the movie. I think I wanted to share with you guys. There was a scene in the movie where Steve Carell was asking Morgan Freeman, who playing God, and asking him like, how is he supposed to change the world? How is he supposed to build this ark, right? Because he didn't have faith in himself, and he thought it was impossible. And then Morgan Freeman in the movie, he said that if you want to change the world, you change the world with one random act of kindness at a time. Change the world one person at a time. And from that movie, I started thinking about it, and I think that's very powerful and something I want to share with you guys today. That all of us, we all trying to find happiness, love, and success in our life, and we're all trying to make changes in our life to find happiness, to find love, to be successful. And sometimes, depending on your life, we're all going through our own issues and struggles. We all have our own past mistakes and failures and traumas and pain and suffering that we deal with every single day, silent battles that we deal with every single day. And sometimes, the changes that we want to make, that we know we need to be happy, to be in love, to be successful. We all have some minor changes, but we also have some big changes that we need to make. And sometimes these big changes can be overwhelming, and then that can, instead of being inspired and be courageous, sometimes when the change is so big, we get discouraged that it's impossible to do. And I know a lot of people feel like that, especially if you have a past, come from a broken home, things that have happened to you that's very dark and very traumatic, that's holding you back and having a lot of fear and anxiety. Um, the one thing I can say, first and foremost, is know that all the changes that we need to make in our life, we have to include God in it. And because there's some things in our life that we can change, there's some things in our life that we can heal, there's some things in our life that we can do. But one thing I know about life, and in my own experience, there's some changes that we can't change. Only God can change. There's some things that we can't heal. Only God can heal. And then there's some things that we can't do that only God can do for us. So, if you want to change your life, even if you want to change the world, you have to focus on making sure that you change yourself first. And you have to make those small changes daily. And most importantly, one thing I always know and I've realized in my own life journey is I gotta focus on the things that I can do, and I gotta let God focus on the things that I can't do, right? So I want to express my love to all you guys out there that focus on the things that you can do to make you happy. Focus on the things that you can do to attract love in your life. Focus on the things that you can do to be successful, and let God take care of the rest, right? Just like when God was talking to Noah, when Noah was given the seemingly impossible task to build the ark, right? And I know Noah as a human being, he probably had to think in his mind that, uh, you know, the task he was given to build the ark, right, which the dimensions of the ark was gigantic, and he was tasked to guide all the animals of the world, female and male, and put it, and of course guide it inside it and fill the ark with it. And to Noah, he probably thought that was impossible, but what God told Noah is, He said, build the ark, and then I will do the rest, and I will fill the ark and do the rest. And then that's a very powerful story that we can take from, and something we can apply to our own lives. That I think the ark, by building the ark, it represents us. So the things that we can control in our life is us, right? We gotta focus on building ourselves up to be happy, building ourselves up to attract love, to love ourselves first, building ourselves up to be successful, to be motivated, to build courage and confidence within our own talents and gifts that God has blessed us with. We gotta focus on the things we can control, and then let God do the rest, right? And let God fill up the rest of the things that we know for a fact that we can't, that we struggle with, and the things that we lack in our own life. And that's something that I want to share with you guys out there. And focus on the things that you can do in your life, the changes in your life, the things that you want to heal from, that's stopping you from growth, from moving forward in your life. Focus on the things that you're good at, right? The strengths, the things that you know for a fact that you can excel at, and let God do the rest, right? Let God heal that hurt that you struggle with moving on from your past. Let God, help you overcome the things that you're scared of and you're afraid of in your life. Let God give you, focus, and let God fill up the weaknesses, the things that you lack, that they struggle to be disciplined with, but you know for a fact that you do need to be better and to be successful, right? So just like when Noah was given the task of building the ark, all Noah did was focus on the things that he can control, and he let God do the rest. All Noah did was build the ark with the best of his capability, with his best effort, and just doing his best, and then God did the rest. God God guided the animals to fill the ark, and God guided the boat to make sure that it wasn't sunk. It didn't sink in the greatest storm and rain that mankind ever seen in its all entirety. So, and that's a lesson that we can apply in our own lives. That just like Noah, right? He built the ark and he let God fill up the ark and do the rest. And in our own life, in our own journey in life, to be happy, to attract love, to attract success, in our own spiritual journey with God, we can only do the things that we can do. We can only focus on the things that we can control. And then we have to have some type of faith. We have to have some type of trust. And we have to give in to God and let God fill the rest of all the things that we can't control, that we lack in our life, right? We got to focus on the things to make us happy. And then let God focus on the things that to protect you from the things that makes you unhappy. You gotta focus on things that to love yourself, the things that you need to do to make sure you love yourself and build yourself up. And then let God fill the rest of the things of attracting the right person into your life that's worthy of the love that you deserve. And if you want to be successful, like I said, focus on the things that you need to do to be successful. The effort, the sacrifice, the discipline, and let God fill your life up with the opportunities that you can take advantage of, to put you ahead, to progress, and to fulfill your dreams, goals, and aspirations. So that's something I just want to share with you guys. Focus on the things you can control, and let God focus on the things that you can control. And just like Noah's ark, Noah focused on the ark, of building the ark, and then God filled the ark and took care of the rest to make sure the ark was filled with the right animals, and then of course the ark was protected from the rain and the storm. And the same thing for ourselves, for our lives. The ark is us. Focus on building your ark. Focus on building yourself, right? Build yourself up, right? Making sure you do the right things. Make sure be kind, right? Show random act of kindness, right? Be loving, be positive, help other people, right? Do good for other people, right? Don't judge, right? Don't hate. Don't criticize. Right? Be forgiving. Try to live your best life centered in God. And of course, are we going to make mistakes? Yes, of course, we're going to make mistakes. Right? We're not perfect. Right? But it's not about being the best arc possible. But it's not being the best or building the best arc that's ever been built in the world. No, just do your best. Just do what you can do, and God will do what you can't do. And once you build your arc, once you build yourself up, and then God, and if you trust God, if you have faith in God, and let Him take control of your life, then allow Him to do the rest. Allow Him to fill up your arc, fill up your soul, fill up your spirit, fill up your mind, your body. Let God come into your life and fill it up with love, fill it up with success, fill it up with happiness, with joy, with peace. And that's how you're able to build an arc, and that's how you're able to build a life with God, right? Because at the end of the day, if we want to create our own life, our own happiness, love, and success, we can't do it without God, right? Just like Noah, Noah, there was no way possible for Noah to build that ark and fill it up with all types of animals and was able to guide it within that storm without God's help. It would be impossible, right? And the same thing with our lives. We can't do everything on our own. We can't find true happiness on our own. We can't find the right person, attract the right people on our own, the right type of love in our life in our own. We can't be successful to build our dreams and goals, aspirations, find the right opportunities, and meet the right people on our own, right? Everything must be done with God. So, and that's one life lesson I realized for myself. I know I'm not perfect. I know I'm not perfect within. I make a lot of mistakes, and I do sins, and I do fall short to my own temptations as a man. But like I said, I just focus on what I can control. What I can control is when I do fall short. What I can control is when I make mistakes and when I do sin. I can focus on repenting. I can focus on asking for God for forgiveness. I can focus on my prayers, right? In communicating with God, asking Him to forgive me and to ask Him for His strength, for His guidance. And then of course I can control my own actions, to learn from my mistakes, to grow. What can I do to be a better person than I was yesterday? What can I do? From my own mistakes, what did I learn? What are the things I need to recorrect and realign in my life so that way my path is in the same direction with the goals and dreams and aspirations and the mission that God has for me. So that's something that I just want to express my love to you guys. Like the world we live in is hard, it's difficult, it's painful, it's struggle, it's a struggle, and if you think that you can, if you can live your life without this crazy world that we live in, with the struggle and all the things that we deal with in this world, if you think you can do it on your own, I'm telling you, you can't. Right? I'm telling you, you can't. And I'm telling you, the world, nothing, like I said, there's certain problems that's bigger than you. There's certain obstacles and challenges that's going to be bigger than you. That you do need assistance, that you need some type of blessings, and you just need some type of luck. And that luck, that form of blessing, comes from God, right? Because for you to, create the life that you truly want, to be happy, to attract love, that means every single piece has to fall in line. And we as human beings, we're limited to what we can do. There's so many things in this world that we can't control. We can't control hate. We can't control how people feel. We can't control the judgment from people, the negative opinion of people. There's evil people out there that really want to hurt you, that you're gonna sometimes run into. There's so many things in this world. Accidents, disease, natural disasters. There's so many things that can happen in your life that can hurt you, that can deter you, and that can make you fall. And that's why, like I said, that you need that spirit. You need God's angels, and you need His love in your life to guide you, to redirect you, and of course, always lead you in the right direction, right? So that's something I just want to share with you guys today. Focus on what you can control, and let God take care of the rest, and let God do the things you can control. And like I said, just like the ark, Noah's ark, Focus on building your arc, right? Building yourself up. All right, focus on your energy of building yourself up, and let God take care of the rest. Focus on building yourself to be happy, and then God will take care of the rest. Focus on building yourself to love yourself, and let God take care of the rest. And focus on building yourself up to be successful, right? And let God take care of the rest, right? You know, and that's something I just want to share with you guys today for Spirit Sunday. And I know for sure, like this, don't forget, no matter how many times you fall, no matter how many times you make mistakes, and no matter how many times you sin, remember you're not a end result. You are a work in progress, right? When the arc that you want to build for yourself, it's gonna take progressive steps to build that arc, right? It's not going to happen overnight. It might not happen in a month. It might not happen in a year. It might take a couple of years, but it will take some time. But if you don't give up, if you persevere, and you're determined enough, and with God's help in it, nothing is impossible, because the word itself says I'm possible, right? Only if you allow God in your life and let Him to lead you. So I just want to share that with you guys today. I love all you guys. Like this, if you found value in my content, please drop some comments below, show some love, share your thoughts and ideas of anything I said today. If anything you want me to talk about in my next video, please drop a comment below, let me know. I would love to exchange with you guys and share your thoughts and talk about anything that you guys want to talk about. And if you love my videos, please share it with the people you love in your story. And like I said, be kind and let God take control. I love all you guys. Like every video I say, let's walk by faith, not by sight. Let's spread the love and positivity. Stay blessed. All Peace.